Hello.
Hi, is that you in the underground parking garage in the red garage?
Yeah.
All right, I got something to tell you. Don't go nowhere. It's important.
Are you gonna kill me? If you come nearby me,
Hey,
I'll knife you,
hey,
okay?
hey,
I'll
hey,
stab
hey,
you.
no, 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 nothing like that. All right, so I was up boosting a car up there in the oil fields. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was two guys running around in all black or on Fudge Lane, going in and out of your guys' house there on the corner. And it got
Mhm.
swarmed by a bunch of county cops, a bunch of BCSO. I would get that house
Mhm.
cleared out before it gets raided because they got busted planting 36 plants up by the humane labs. So that house is getting raided. So you might want to let somebody know.
Are you sure about that?
I Well, being busted with 36 fucking plants, I would think that it is, and that's where his van was parked at. So they were able to trace him back to that house.
Who was it? Did that person go into the house?
Yeah, both there was two guys in all black. Um, I was at a distance, so that's what I seen. But then all of a sudden, they came out, busted a window. PCSO surrounded the fucking house, and I picked up pieces of conversation about 36 plants, the van, the house. So I don't know who owns it, but whoever does or whoever can get access to it needs to clean that out before it gets raided, because it might. If they're gonna
This
go in there looking for fucking,
Okay, let
if they're
me
gonna go in
just
there,
mhm.
go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, let me just tell them on radio. But what were you saying? Go ahead.
um think from a cop's perspective. You found 36 weed plants growing somewhere. They can tie the van to the person. They must have seen that person because they took somebody in a BCSO car, so they must have seen him. And yeah, they tied him to the house, so they're probably going to raid that house looking for more weed, because 36 plants at 1,200 grams, that's well past raid. 600 grams is raidable, and he had double the amount, so it's definitely within the raid aspect.
Okay, let me just tell someone on radio then. Is
All
anyone
right,
there on radio?
I gotta go put
Yeah,
away
yeah.
about
What's up?
fucking 700 pounds of fucking weed
Yeah,
right
sure,
now, so
sure.
let me go hide it.
Yeah, sure. So someone told me someone went in the house. I'm guessing Jack's house because is the only one who have house over there. So someone went in the house with 36 plant of weed, and cops actually got the guy. So they may raid the house. I don't know. Someone actually told me tell the person whoever owns the house to actually clean the house because they may raid the house because
Wait, they said. Wait. So what happened?
cops busted someone. I don't know who it was. There were two people, fully blackout, clothing. That's what I heard.
Okay, and then what happened?
And they were going into the house, but before that, I think cops stopped them. And these guys had like 36 plant of weed in their pocket. Cops saw that.
No, they were growing
Okay.
36 plants.
Oh,
I'm gonna check
oh,
out
They
the
had
house right
okay
now. Hold
his
then.
on.
they had
Yeah,
his
sure.
van out there.
There's a person who is giving me this information. If you want to talk to him, you can come to Red Garage. That's where I am.
Hey, I'll be there in a second.
Yeah, sure. So they were growing near the house?
No, so they were growing up in BCSO's county,
I
and
could believe it was somebody because my house got weed in it
BCSO
too.
got the
One
plate
second.
of the
He was
van that
talking
was
on
okay.
radio.
I put it there.
Okay, are you talking to me or them?
And someone was talking on radio. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you or him
Oh no,
either. So let me inform him
no,
too. I didn't hear
I'm on my
you.
way to
What did
Red
you say?
Garage.
Yeah, yeah. Come over here. So they were entering. I mean, how do cops know about the house? That is the question.
okay. So to what I understand, like I'm not gonna get fucking shot when they roll up. Do I need to put my whip away? It's got more illegal
Oh,
shit
no,
in
no,
it.
no. Oh, don't. No. I give you my word. No one gonna shoot at you.
Okay. So apparently, to what I gather and to what I overheard, because I was creeping around with all the cops around there, plus trying to get my boost. So there was He's one of yours? Oh.
Yeah, he's one of mine. So
Oh,
he's the
okay, okay,
person
okay.
who was giving me information. Tell him everything from the start.
All right, how you doing? So what I heard is that up at BCSO, their territory, they had found a van. He one of yours?
Yeah. What's up?
Okay. Well, I don't want to just kind of spit this in the open to anybody.
Go ahead.
Anyways, there was BCSO found a van up by Humane Labs.
This is also one of mine.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Geez, you roll a little loaded, don't you?
Yeah, we're pretty loaded up, baby.
All right. Anyways, so apparently BCSO had found a van up in by Humane Labs. There's 36 fucking weed plants up there being grown. They took the plate.
By the way? You whispering?
Yeah, always.
Okay, good, all right. Yeah. So okay. I know about this.
So they tied the plate of the van to that house, and they swarmed the fucking house at Alta. They didn't have a warrant or nothing to go in, apparently, because they never went in. But two guys were seen in black running around that house, going in and out. And apparently
at
one
Alta
of them
or
at Fudge. Sorry,
at Fudge.
At Fudge. So two guys were running around out there. BCSO swarmed up there because they had the name of the guy with the plate. And apparently they must have took whoever was there for something, but somebody had to go for a ride in a BCSO vehicle. So I just put it all together, 36 fucking plants, BCSO involved. They have the plate of the vehicle. They tied it to the house.
How did you hear about this? What happened with this?
I was actually up in the oil fields boosting a whip, and I was parked down on Fudge Lane, just kind of scoping. And because I like to start the boost and then I run and let all the fucking gangsters, show up and try to defend, and the cops roll, and I'll run up there because I'm only by myself. So I'll run down into fucking neighborhoods and shit like that, kind of hide and watch. While I was hiding and watching, this is where I started hearing everything. Because I was hiding.
So where were you hiding on Fudge? Because I was over there, right? So I was over because basically, if for everyone who doesn't know, basically, Dre got caught up today at a grow.
I don't say anything, man. I don't know nobody. I don't talk to nobody.
No, I understand. I'm just saying, Dre got caught up at a grow today and ended up getting away from it and shit, but his van was still there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just telling. I just know Red. That's the only person that I know. I seen her and a couple other people up there at that house. I've stopped up there once before talking to Jack. And I know that she's with that house, so I figured I'd call her and give her a heads up.
And who are you?
But my name's Timmy Leone.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess
all I was trying to say to Red here is I would just be very careful, because with the amount 600 grams is rateable, and with 36 plants, it's over 1,200 grams. And so that's well beyond rateable point. And I was just telling her that you guys might want to clean that house out just in case it gets raided.
Yeah. So they were looking at his house up there. So not there's multiple properties in that area. So I think we got it figured out. But I was just seeing if there's any more developments on that. So yeah, I pretty much know most of that. So we should be okay.
Oh, okay. Well, hey man, I fucking try not to help the cops at all, man. Fuck them.
No, I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for the heads up.
Every time I see a Bearcat rolling, dude, I'll fucking put it out on Twitter that one's rolling.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good, bro. Well, I appreciate it, and yeah, we'll figure this shit out from here. Thanks for bringing it over.
All right, not a problem. Hey, I don't know if you remember me.
Who, me?
Yeah, fucking called you the other day.
What would you call me about?
IT specialist.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Why, you need a hacker or something?
No, I was actually the one that asked you about the banks and if you had any of the dirty laundry still laying around.
Ah, okay.
And you're like, oh, you're a cop, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I ain't
okay.
No cop.
Well, I mean, bro, someone calls me talking about dirty laundry, bro. I start thinking.
I get you. I get you. I got it. But hopefully, this proves that at least I'm not one. that I'm willing to help out if I can. Earns a little bit
Yeah,
of
it
trust.
does, bro. If you got my number saved, bro, shoot me a text, all right?
I do, because of the fact I saved it for IT specialist.
Perfect. Sounds good. All righty.
Yeah.
Everyone else, let's go have a quick convo if you don't mind.
Yeah, you guys gotta. All right, man. You guys be good. Take care. Whatever you got to take care to stay safe, man. Like to see y'all on the street instead
Do
of
you
in them
need me
fucking
to?
cells.
Appreciate it.
Be safe.
Yeah, come with, yeah.
Who you gonna talk to somebody?
Yeah, no, come with us. Come with
Let's
us.
go
Real
up
quick.
to
Let's
the
go
roof.
upstairs. Yeah.
Also, check your email real quick.
No, I already know what you're probably sending. Yeah.
I
Big
wanna tell you
fan.
one
Big
more
fan.
thing. I think he's the same person who Jack brought for that meth information. Remember that?
He is, and he's the same guy that popped his head on the ride to go get the materials to attempt to cook it. Because I scared the fuck out of him. I told him if he blew us all up, I would fucking hunt him for days. Because he sounded like he was full of shit, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what you know, knower. Let's go cook some meth. And me,
All right,
Jack, and
so-
someone were Sig. Me, Jack, Sig, and yeah, you, Christabella.
I was
I
the.
think.
Yep. Yeah, I was the.
Okay. So real quick, I don't know how much of that let me just say it this way: how much of that information was kosher, if you catch my drift.
Mhm.
Because I saw no one else around when I was over that fudge. Because the cops today, apparently Dre, and I've been telling everybody. Okay, I've been telling everybody that this shit's serious. When you get caught with weed, or you get caught at a grow, or some shit like that, it's serious. And don't go to properties after that's happened. That the cops would know about. But instead, he went from almost getting caught at a grow and his van being on the side of the grow with tons of weed inside of it. He went from there and went to his trailer on Fudge and then put all the stuff in there. And I'm guessing they saw them do that. And then after that, he went to every single other one of our properties and put weed into every single one of our other properties other than yours, Bubba.
Oh, I got weed in my property too.
Oh, unless he put it in yours as well.
I got weed in there.
So
I don't have
realistically, he
property.
could have gotten literally every single one of us raided if they followed him.
Which they will.
That's what I'm saying. I've been trying to tell people.
All right,
They
It's
look,
could have been
Nick,
up in
so
Air
here's what you
One.
need to do, Doug. You need to go buy a couple Speedo vans, fill them bitches with whatever, take them somewhere discreet, preferably Polito or some shit. You sell them to me, and I put them in the garage until this whole thing blows over.
Well, then it's not over yet. So then we're over by over by Fudge, and I don't really know too much about this yet. I know a little bit. I tell him, bro, you got to be careful, like going to your properties after this this kind of stuff. And all of a sudden, we're like trying to grab a vehicle to go do a job, and then the cops roll up, and then guess who they're looking for? Freaking him. And they take him all the way up to freaking Sandy, and then they interrogated him all this shit, and they said like, he told me they were like saying, why was your van there and all this kind of stuff, and then he just said it was stolen. And then I guess they released him and let him go.
You think they got the fingerprints from the van? Who was driving it and whatnot?
I mean, I'm sure they're gonna check everything on it.
That is something they can do.
About to say they can fingerprint the gun, bro. They can fingerprint the goddamn.
That,
Pretty sure they
bro,
can fingerprint the fuck
they
out
could
of
probably fingerprint it. They could probably.
But see,
I
here's
don't
the
know.
thing: if they fucking based a warrant solely off of fingerprints in a personal vehicle, that shit, a good lawyer would get all them charges dropped and all that shit in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's just that we don't want them starting to poke around and raiding some shit. And not that we have a lot of shit, but it's still,
It's not good.
it's
You're
enough.
not
You know what I
officially
mean?
on the radar.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is this small little thing? I'm hoping that our other properties and shit on the radar. The cop pulled up to me and was like, "What's your name? What's your name? I saw you tampering with that car with him." And I said, "I'm not telling you my name." He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, I wasn't touching the car. I just ran over here, went inside, and then came back out. And I had all my all the shit ready for a fleeka on me, you know? And I just said,
Mhm.
I'm not telling you my name. He's like, you have to. And I'm like, I'll call my lawyer right now, bro. I don't got to tell you my name. I didn't do anything wrong. And then he like got called off by one of his like sergeants or something like that. And so, luckily they didn't like connect me to being there, you know?
What I will say is if they have enough to raid you, it's going to happen within 24 to 48 hours. Typically faster, under 24, because they know
Well, I think they'll
people
raid
catch
his
wind of
property,
shit.
right? I think they'll raid
Mhm.
his property. We just need to figure out what he did, right? We need to figure out if he went from his property then to our properties. Because if what that guy's telling us is like remotely true, and I have I'm like, I'm having trouble even wanting to like act like I heard that shit because it sounds like some real nowhere type sheet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It sounds like he knew a lot of details in there that didn't really.
Mhm.
That he shouldn't have probably known.
Yeah, it ain't kosher,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, there's no
so
salt with it. That's all
yeah,
pepper flake.
yeah, you know. So we'll just have to talk to Dre when he comes back around. He just flew out a little bit ago.
What a shitball weekend.
Yeah, it's if that's what get us, we will not be touching weed again, to be honest.
You got to have a way to clean the money.
Yeah, we sell that shit to other people, man. That's it.
Yeah, but you know.
I mean, personally, I'm not really touching weed because it is so
What
so
I
much
would do
drama.
is just remove keys with anybody that is, so they can't just run up into your shit and put up whatever they want. I don't care who they're, how cool they are, whatever.
Yeah,
If
you
you
think
want
they
to,
can? They can't really tell who's got keys and shit, right?
no, because I
They
mean,
can. I
It's
think
just
they can only
keys.
see like. Well, if he runs into the property, they see him run into the property. They can raid that property because he went in there.
yeah.
So
yeah.
we got to figure out whose houses he ran into.
That's typically only true during a chase, you know.
Yeah, but if they're getting
But if
evidence,
they have
Right.
like
Right. If they
suspicion
were
that he had like,
investigating him after the fact and they saw him run around here and there, then yeah, they're gonna
well, and
push
I've been
for
telling
more.
people, bro, you guys can't be like just running big ass weed plants into houses and shit. You know what I
you've
mean?
even
Like
been telling us put the guns away like in front of properties and all that. Like
exactly.
you've been
That's
doing
what.
shit that you've been coaching like the shit that shouldn't have to be
Well, and
coached.
people don't believe it. They think, oh no, they won't investigate. They won't raid you. They won't. It's like, bro, we're making like buku bucks right now. Somebody's gonna want to stop us, and so it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's they're not
Well,
gonna be
I
able to
just
catch
got
us
hit
on.
for tax evasion, so that's fun.
Oh
Who
shit!
did?
I did.
Oh
Like,
shit.
you were evading.
Till
You weren't
got a
paying your
$1 million
taxes.
hold on his account or something.
Yeah, I'm 900K in debt.
Give me some cash, dog.
No, but I have to give you back this go-kart.
You have to give it back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
You didn't pay his taxes on it, bro. That's what you're right. You didn't pay your
Mhm.
taxes, did you?
Mm-hmm. What's your PayPal?
You idiot! I told you
My
pay your
PayPal.
taxes.
Mm-hmm.
67. Oh no, 585 is my PayPal. State ID 6772.
585 is your PayPal?
Yeah, 585.
There you go.
All right. What I'm gonna do for you, so you can still have access to that, I'll give you keys to my house, even though you don't want keys to my house, just so you can go in the garage and grab it. Or you give me keys to your little trailer, and I'll just store it up there.
No, that's good. I'm officially out of the go-kart business.
So I can go sell my go-kart to somebody else.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, to be fair, I'd give you the money if you want to do that. I'd help you out that way.
Nah, I feel weird even asking for that.
Bro, I feel weird with this
Not
go-kart.
because of
You know
you.
what I mean?
No. So look, I'm just gonna tell you what happened. As best I can in here, right?
If anything, just email me. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Basically, I got fined for having them.
And not paying his taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Taxes always get you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want this? Here, you
Christabel,
can
is there
have this.
anything that you wanted to say on this? What was going on with this or no?
No. I got myself caught up. You should really hold on to this. This
I
thing
was
right
just
here might
wondering
actually end up
that
being worth some
he
insane
knew
money, dude.
everything. Like he
You see which one it is,
actually
right? Yeah. The gold
knew
is
about the
insanely rare.
drug growing part. to the house location, and he figured out every single thing, even though he was just
Damn.
at one
Check that out.
location. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, yeah,
It's hard
the
to
whole
act on it
kosher
because he's a
thing.
certified knower.
Yeah. That was, I mean, he knew how much weed we had. He knew how much everything,
And he
you
knew
know?
amounts. That's kind of crazy. And if you're you don't overhear amounts, you know, you overhear like like you see the cars and whatnot. You're not gonna get so close unless he had like a like he had he
One of
bugged the
those old
place, had like
school
a camera
CIA
out.
things with the little gun with the little like
Oh, that's
dish
probably
on
what
it.
he had, dude.
He
Shit.
probably had the GoPro. I mean, he could have been RC car in it too. You know what I mean? Bro, that thing looks sick. I want to do a boost with that. You got to use that on a boost.
I got one that was all
You-
red. I
you-
love it. I call it my Savage Blade.
I have 2 other ones that are just sitting in there that are. I have a black and green one and then another one.
I bought
Strap 'em up.
I bought a case off of someone. I didn't open it because I think that either the individual ones will have different prices eventually,
Or the
the
case itself.
yeah.
So, real quick,
You ever?
one more
Oh, go
thing on
ahead.
this. I just want to say this really quick, before we keep moving on. But, so the things that we know from Dre are that he got interrogated. I was there when he got picked up, you know? But he got interrogated. He told him the van was stolen, and boom, they let him go, which really makes me suspect to think they might just want to go and freaking raid the thing and just find out. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, huh?
If
I'm
they're
trying to.
Like
gonna,
why?
Coming in
Like
all this.
like why would they
Trying to figure
find
it out
that much
too.
weed, bro? They found that much weed, and then they go, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, it was stolen. No big deal, bro.
Bro, we don't got no
No
ends
big
with the
deal.
PD either. Nobody has like an end with the PD. Nobody
No,
we can call and get like any
no.
kind of information.
Yeah, I can get people's backgrounds ran, but that's about it. You're
All
talking
right,
Yeah, but they're
so
about
not
do
gonna
I
tell
gotta
him
go
talking
suck
about.
some
about
dick for
active
something to get us
investigations.
some information? Do I gotta go like let my butthole out or something? I'm with it.
I mean, you might,
'Cause,
bro. You might have to,
I
bro.
mean, they can pull the bun.
It's
You know what
never
I
a
mean?
bad idea.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, I mean that's what I rock it for, bro. If I gotta take one for the team,
Well,
I'll
here's
do
what
it.
I'm thinking. We might want to preemptively wipe out our weed or some shit. Like you were saying.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie
here's
to
the
you. I
thing.
got 50
The
nugs
warrant, as
and then
far as
like
like the
12
actual
roofs.
raid itself, it'll be for drugs. So realistically, they shouldn't take anything that isn't on the raid. But
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, if
if
they
they
find
find
freaking guns and shit, I mean, you know, like,
they're gonna take those
right,
too. Yeah, they're gonna
they're not supposed
confiscate.
to though. If it's a raid for drugs, they're only supposed to take the drugs. I know that much for sure.
but I mean, that doesn't make sense. They see a class 2 right there, bro. I mean, you know.
Yeah, they look at my house, bro. I got shit that's not even mine.
I hear you, but it's an unlawful seizure.
I see
I don't
what
know
you're
much
saying
about
about that.
all that, but yeah,
I'm
all I
not
know,
very
bro,
lawful.
is like, I don't want to make this much noise this quick. You know?
That's a lot of noise. You said 36 pants?
Bro, he put, I mean, and
I
my
remember
storage is full.
they
My
said
storage is
something about
full.
60.
Bro, yeah, my storage is full. Jack's storage is full. And I'm pretty sure his Alta apartment's full and his trailer's full. Dre's trailer as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they told me he had
Dog,
like
you need a fleet of speedo vans, and you need to take them bitches to Toledo and put them in somebody's name that ain't getting raided. Let that shit sit there.
I say we just call it a fucking wash, bruv, and we just dump it
It's
in
too
the.
much weed.
I
The
don't know.
speedo vans are like $6K.
yeah, but then they're gonna
it's
look into like the purchases of the speedo vans. Like it could
Well,
get
then
really,
give someone
really
the money so
technical.
that's never connected to you.
if you want, I have
The
some
transfer of the
speedo
money.
van. I can keep stuff for you guys.
So I'm telling you, so many people have avoided raids this way by just filling speedo vans full of shit and handing them off.
Do they not raid vehicles?
I would say just maybe give someone the money. We can just give someone the money, and then they can buy said van.
Yeah.
Or,
There you go.
I mean, maybe I could just. I was thinking maybe I could just buy a house and freaking.
I got 2 empty vans.
I got one empty van.
I also wanted to tell you one more thing, Nick. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
someone told me this, so I just wanna tell you. Someone asked me if you are willing to sell the house. He's ready to buy for 215 or 210. That's the offer. I
No,
told
I'll sell it
him.
for five. I'm selling it for 500 to those guys if they want to buy
Oh,
it.
okay.
Reason being is
Yeah.
because they want it so bad to complete their block. If they're gonna ask
Yep.
me to move out of my home,
Wait,
they're
they
gonna pay
already
me.
have that kind of money?
If they do,
Mhm.
then hey.
No shot. I need the names of those guys.
Well, no, I'm just saying I haven't told them 500K yet, but if they have 250K to pay for a house, but I mean, hey,
But he said after like 2 to 3
How
weeks,
many
he'll be
houses have
ready.
they bought?
I don't know if they buy any, to be honest.
Okay.
I think they
I
just hang out there,
Hang on.
hang out
That's
on the
fair.
block. Yeah, they
That's
just found a
fair.
house
well,
and said,
they
"This is my
want the
house now."
block, and so he came up to me. He's like, "You don't mind selling your house?" I go, "Bro, I was like, if I get married, bro, this isn't a good a good school zone, man. So I don't know if I'm ready to sell or what if I get married, have some kids, and then it's in a good school zone. They go to the good schools." And he was like, "Yeah, I understand, but you don't mind selling because we own the block, and so we wanna buy all the houses." And I go, "Okay, well, yeah, no, I'm fine with that. It's gonna be really expensive though." He's like, "Yeah, no problem." I go, "Okay." Yeah, 250 is like the normal price to sell a house. So mine will be 500K at the start,
Yeah.
and then they can negotiate from there. Because
Yeah, then you can be my
I
neighbor.
I made my hacker den already. Okay,
Okay.
Hey, the
And
Ackerman's
also he
flex.
said, I'm ready to negotiate, so I think he will go up.
perfect. I'm just gonna tell him $500. I'll move today, or 500,000. I mean, I'll move today.
Mhm.
Pack up and be out.
Yeah, I'll pack up my hacker den and we'll be out, baby.
Yeah. Where you gonna move next to me?
Yeah, I probably would over off Spooch.
Hey,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't have your number still, so you wanna give me your number?
Oh, mine? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, for sure. 617 859 4554. So I don't know a better way to say this currently, but let's try to stick to Dre's information he gave us.
That's my
Actually,
number.
didn't have yours either. Let's
Yep.
try to stick to Dre's information he gave us and as much as we can here, okay? But we were already kind of thinking the way of a possible raid anyways, but we'll see.
We shall see.
Also, maybe they are still watching the house so they can see whoever
Well,
is
exactly.
going
Yeah,
in
if
and
we start
out.
moving shit and then they're watching the house right now, yeah, it's a whole nother.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game. Think.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
What's up, Doc? Hey, Doc, we're on top of Red Garage. If you want to come over here really quick.
On that white garage.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, come
yeah.
over to the top here. We gotta chat with you about something.
This guy has some of the most clever getaways, and I was chilling with him
Who,
this
Doc?
morning. Yeah, from like
Yeah, he does.
2 a.m. or like 2:30 a.m. to like 5:30, and all we were doing was driving around town looking for little getaway spots.
Well, I think Monday we'll do his little his primal one. That one's gonna be good.
I drove and got away from a Fleeca earlier today.
Let's go.